Hi, I'm Sam, and welcome to the IPR Game Room. Today, we're going to be talking about Cuticorium. Cuticorium is a slice-of-life game played through the perspective of a bug. Cuticorium takes place in, well, the Cuticorium, a strange tree with an even stranger crystal housed in its heart. The tree holds many strange properties, such as allowing the bugs that live inside of it sentience, self-awareness, and increasing intellect over time, allowing them to develop a civilization, culture, and whole community inside of it. However, it also forbids any form of physical violence, making for a comparatively peaceful world for the otherwise stressful life of a bug. The bugs inside of the tree commonly find themselves having to leave the Cuticorium in order to find food, and as such find themselves commonly being divvied up into three groups based off of their diets. Predators, who live off of other bugs or animals and aren't able to feed due to the lack of physical violence inside of the tree. Plant eaters, or herbivores, who live off of plant matter which isn't very abundant inside of the tree since it is a tree and things usually don't grow inside of trees themselves, and decomposers, who can find some food inside of the tree, but due to the longer life expectancy and low physical violence of its residents, they usually have to leave in order to find food. Most bugs, however, try to avoid leaving the tree as much as possible, only doing it in last case scenarios or when they need to eat, due to the fact that the effects of the tree only last while inside of it. All the insectoid residents of the Cuticorium have two abilities at their disposal. These abilities can include Spinneret, Camouflage, Proboscis, Small, Hive Mind, Venom, Cocoon, Mandibles, Wings, Spines, Mimicry, Carapace, Attractant, Myriad-Legged, Slime, Large, Aquatic, Thanatosis, Stridulation, Chemicals, and Antennae. Some bugs have the capacity for more than two abilities, but due to the effects of the tree, they are only really aware of or certain of how to use two of their abilities at a time. I personally recommend choosing the two most distinct features of a bug, or choosing two features and then looking for bugs that have those features. I, for example, chose Small and Winged, so I ended up choosing to play a fruit fly. Fruit flies also have a proboscis though, so I could have chosen that as well, but I didn't think it was as distinctive as the small size or ability of flight that fruit flies have, so I didn't use it. The bugs also have universal abilities. Challenge, Coax, Scar, Transform, Comfort, Share, Offer, and Adapt. A majority of these abilities are socially driven, driving social narratives or social conflicts, with the only exception being Scar. Scar, however, cannot be used while inside of the Cuticorium due to the fact that it is a form of physical violence, which, as aforementioned, is not something that the residents of the Cuticorium are capable of due to its effects. There are yet more moves, such as panic and death moves or location moves, which are used to develop characters or the environment that they are in. The only materials needed are 4-sided dice, 6-sided dice, and a 20-sided die used by the storyteller. You will also need access to the rules, naturally. And if you're interested, there's also a map that shows both the Cuticorium itself and one of the branches of the Cuticorium, which I'll make sure to post at the end of the video so you guys can get a closer look. Cuticorium sets itself up as a game of curiosity, drama, and danger, as quoted directly from the overview section of the book. As bugs, all the characters, PCs and NPCs alike, are at risk of being attacked by predators, referred to as beasts in the book, but also get to enjoy the unique experience of an otherwise safe and friendly community. The storyteller and players get to decide what sort of tone they want in the game, and optional rules in the back of the book can help shift the tone as well, especially the danger-free play rule, which gets rid of any risk of death or harm occurring to player characters. Otherwise, though, it's similar to Urban Shadows or similar sorts of games, being driven mostly by community and socially based conflicts and narratives. In summary, Cuticorium is a game about the life of bugs when given enough sentience and self-awareness to create a whole culture and society, while still being at the bottom of the food chain. It has the potential to be a lighthearted slice-of-life game, or a survival game set in a messy and secretive community. It's a simple, compact, and enjoyable game with illustrations on every other page, and it's well written and created. I'd highly recommend it to anyone, really, due to the high flexibility that such a simple but efficient rulebook provides, except for those who are more interested in combat or combat-driven games. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and leave a thumbs up. Also make sure to follow our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as our monthly newsletter. It has all the IPR news you could want in a neat little package that won't clutter up your inbox. And remember, gamers, bugs are more scared of you than you are of them. Unless they aren't.